I have a dream.
This play basically is a story about our people, our African people. If you take the story, you're actually meant to locate it in the township. And basically what it's saying, it's the hardships. It's the hardships based on our apartheid system, which kind of tripled effect on our people sort of thing. As well, it's not really the typical Africans crying out and saying, you know, the system oppressed us in a way, but we're saying these are our stories, this is what our people are going through.
In one hand we have the violence, and in the other audience laughing so much. Why you choose this type of drama, of storytelling?
The experience of being black is that you can go through something which is bad, but you find a way to express it. So for example, if there's a funeral, if someone dies at home, we will sing, we will feel sad, but our songs, we will use the singing to help us heal.
So my next question is, the typical elements of African and European theatre we've been able to see here. Three main differences.
Well, I think sometimes the differences are not that big. I think we can speak of traditional. Yeah. For example, Europe have ethnic theatre. Mm-hmm. You know, for example, if you go to Slovakia, there's traditional theatre. If you go to the Czechs, they have their own traditional theatre.
Audience can actually, even in South Africa, just from an African point of view, the way we relate to theatre, it's very interactive. So people will laugh, they will clap, because obviously they know the dialect, and yeah, so it's open. There's no, we do not restrict the audience, yeah, in any way.
Younger people like this generation, what they do is they try to find the connections, and they try to synthesize the different parts. So sometimes we find that the way we use, maybe like the Europeans are big on realism, for example. We give an interpretation to realism where we say, this is a scene, but don't be fooled, this is only theater. But you might find that it might resonate even in traditional theater of Europeans, that, hey, someone also thought like that.
How the white folks perceive this play in a theater?
I was really impressed by the audience. Wow, you know, just how you guys came and you were there in the second half. Same thing, even in South Africa, that's how people received it. Hence, we're here today. They loved it, and they still want to see more. Even in South Africa, as I said, we have different languages, yes. And it doesn't mean just because I'm African, I won't go and watch an Afrikaans play, you know. So it's just the whole thing of supporting the theatre and just appreciating the work and being open-minded, you know.
The name of this festival is Encounter, and there is also a small sentence below it that do I have a dream or something like that. Is this your dream?
I think our dream is being able to tell our stories to a much bigger audience, tell our stories to a much more universal audience, tell our stories that challenge, that undermine, that dismantle stereotypes, that challenge the way people think. So our dream really is bigger than that. Our dream is on taking on the world and living beyond the world and in search of the word. Yeah, that's our dream. Not to come to a festival. It's one of the, to come to a festival is a stepping stone. Yeah. But the dream is bigger than that.